are going to start our SIBOL 2023 Raw Powerlifting Championship.
How's it going, guys? In this video, we will be talking about the SIBOL 2023 Raw Powerlifting Championships that were held just this past weekend. And as you can see in these clips, I want to first talk about how high production, like the biggest production for Philippine powerlifting ever. Like, this is the best competition that we've had so far in Philippine powerlifting, and we've only had 2 out of the 4 days. We still have 2 full days left, and I want to say that it's really amazing to see. As you can see, we have 4 warm-up areas. We had a full tech team that was handling the live stream. I was here as a commentator, so of course that was fun. But I swear, the entire team, the tech team, the handlers, everyone behind this event, especially of course this event wouldn't have existed without Equinox, this event wouldn't have been this great without Equinox. And of course, all the sponsors. Example here, we can see the Elico combo rack and bench that was given by or sponsored by the rack.co. And we have these beautiful people, especially here, Esme Cruz, the tournament director, I would say the head of Equinox, the head of this competition. She and the entire team. Of course, you can see Willard, the new president of the Powerlifting Association of the Philippines, alongside 2 very, very strong individuals. Of course, we have Kix Retardo and Coach EJ, really respectable lifters on its own. But I do want to say again, I've said it in the previous vlog, but powerlifting is the biggest that it's ever been here in the Philippines. And I'm so happy to be here. Of course, I'm not a lifter anymore, but the fact that I can see that there are more and more lifters joining these competitions, seeing bigger crowds, bigger rosters, it's always great to see. And of course, we have Joyce Ribaton. Nobody else but her can do this. Just for those who weren't familiar, in the opening ceremony, Joyce attempted to beat the world record for the most number of bodyweight squats to be performed within 1 minute. And we counted 49 on that day, but it was actually just 47. Nonetheless, because the previous record was 42. So she smashed that record by 5 reps. Of course, everyone in the powerlifting scene here in the Philippines knows Joyce. They know how strong she is, but now you can see like really how strong she actually is with the new world record. Not yet validated, but of course we're gonna give it to her. And of course you can see these 2 big boys, these 2 big babies just playing around. But of course they're there to really just help support. Of course we had Grant Tang and his 2 buddies, Vaughn and Jen. I think this is the first time that I was actually able to talk to them. Great guys, easy to talk to. And of course, a lot of people, like even bodybuilders, as you saw, were helping out in a powerlifting competition. Here you can see the volunteers in a powerlifting competition. Do not forget to never forget to say thank you to your loaders and to your spotters, because they're really what's keeping the competition going. Without them, the bars wouldn't be set, and of course the plates wouldn't be loaded. But then you have me and this fellow right here, Bruce. I met him just that day. Easy to talk to, easy to work with. We had a fun time commentating, pretending that we knew what we were doing. I mean, of course we knew powerlifting, but it was just so intimidating because I guess it was his first time as well to be beside a tech team. And that tech team was just crazy because they were all over the place. I mean, they were scattered around the place, but it looked like chaos, but it was very controlled chaos. But of course, sorry, I'm just rushing because I'm just following the clips. I want to give a mention. Sorry, Angela, that I'm using a failed clip. This is the only clip I have of you. But this woman right here, very, very impressive to see that she not only competed, but on the same day, she also worked a lot of the cameras as well. She just loves the sport that much, and that she was able to compete in the competition and also support it by working for it as well. Great work, Angela Gonzalvo. But of course, we can't talk about day 1 of SIBOL 2023 without giving notice to the amazing performance of Ali Echo. This young lady, in her first 5 attempts, broke 5 new records, and this is the 5th one. Nice. So I wasn't familiar with Ali, but of course, a lot of other female lifters knew of her. And for sure, her name is now really going to be remembered. Right? I mean, of course, for the near future, especially in powerlifting, because she broke 5 records in her first 5 attempts. But this instance, this is the last lift for the first day for the women. This was 175 kilograms performed by Micah Abando. This was the heaviest deadlift performed by a woman that day, or performed that day, period. And I just really wanted to see a 3 red plate deadlift. And it's just so great because this was the last lift. You think it's a competition, but everyone's just so happy to really just support each other. Powerlifting is so great because, sure, it's an individual sport, but it's really the community that brings everyone together. And it's just so nice to see that there are more and more amazing, strong women that are participating. And of course, how can we forget Isaiah Devilla, one of the veterans already for Philippine powerlifting? Unfortunately, he was not able to get this 150.5 kilogram bench press. But the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because, damn, even if he didn't get it, it's so inspiring to see a 66 kilo lifter attempt, or like you basically lifted the weight half off your chest already. That's crazy amazing. I know you're not satisfied with that performance because you really wanted to get it. And I'm sure you will. I mean, you posted about it the next day that you're now motivated like more than ever to really get it down. And of course, we're all going to be supporting you. And of course, another person that everyone was rooting for and cheering for was Kix Retardo. This was his final lift. His final good attempt, his final good lift, his first deadlift. Really amazing to see another light lifter. He competed in 74, but normally competes in 66. A really, really strong inspiration. Like, he's a veteran in the game. Whenever it was his turn on the platform, everyone just wanted to like watch. Everyone was silent. But whenever it was the time to cheer, everyone's just like really roaring for Kix, the power nurse Retardo. That's all the footage that I have because everything else is kind of magulo because I was in the commentators table. But yeah, a really great first weekend. And I know I was just like talking really fast, but I only have so few footage, but it's just so great. I've said it so many times already, but I've said it here in this channel, and I've said it in the live stream that I handled as well. Philippine powerlifting has never been this big, and there are no signs for it to slow down. The community is getting bigger, and the community is getting stronger. Of course, highlighted by some of the people that I mentioned in this video. Of course, there were so many people behind this to make this happen. And of course, there were a lot more people that actually just added a lot of value to it. A great experience, and this was only days 1 and 2. We're excited to see how days 3 and 4 will be this February 18 and 19. And of course, I'll be your commentator then there. If you guys are a fan of the channel, please don't be shy to say hi. Actually, a couple of you already did say hi, so that was nice to see. But again, we'll see you guys there on February 18 and 19 for days 3 and 4.